Simple. We didn't execute. Yeah.
You guys tried to get Jalen running a few times. What did Oklahoma do, or what did you guys not do that prevented you guys from getting anything going with him on the ground?
They had a great game plan for us. We just got to get a hat on the hat. You know, we gotta get a hat on the hat. We have to execute better.
What was the locker room like? I mean, what was the message in the post game?
We got a big game next week, so we got to put all of our focus and energy there. We can't do anything about what just happened, so we have to put all of our focus and energy into next week.
Does it feel any different? This is kind of the second time you've been in this situation. It felt like Tennessee was kind of a melting point, but you guys come back. Does it help having kind of gone through the down that you think you can come back up and finish the season strong?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. So I'm just trusting in my faith, trusting God, and I know that He's not putting us through what He's putting us through for no reason. So that payoff might be for next week or next year. So I'm just trusting in Him and looking forward to next week.
As far as coming into this game, I mean, do you feel like the prep was good? Like, was there anything that you would change differently in preparation?
No, preparation was good. Same preparation, we just didn't execute.
What specifically were the execution issues that you saw? Was it missed assignments, not getting hats on guys?
They brought a lot of games up front, a lot of twists up front. They were plugging linebackers, and we got to be able to come off our double teams on time.
Obviously, you're a leader in this locker room, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people, whether it's today or whether it's later on, are going to be looking for your guidance and kind of your leadership. What's kind of been the message just in that short time in the locker room to the rest of the guys after this one?
So what now? We can't do anything about what just happened. What we can do is make sure that we prepare our tails off and avoid this feeling for next week.
The bigger implications, the bigger pictures here, and I mean, with the reality of whether it be, no SEC championship or roster movement or things like that, how can you kind of promote a culture of, I guess, staying pat as long as you can, I guess, as a team? Like, can you promote that kind of culture, or like, what does it take to do that?
I mean, everybody who's here wants to be here. Like, nobody's jumping ship. Everybody who's here wants to be here. So just the love that we all have for one another, that's what's gonna keep us together. We're gonna continue to stay together. We're gonna continue to improve for however many games we have left, and we're not worried about anything past next week. We're just worried about going this coming up week.
What was your feeling about the field storming and seeing that again, and going through the emotions of seeing like that when you're on the road?
I got to control what I can control, so I can't control how we perform. I can't control how we go out and play to avoid them from storming the field. I can't control them storming the field. So obviously you hate to go through it, but it's a byproduct of us not performing, us not executing. So we can't blame anyone but ourselves.
Do you feel like you guys had, you bounced back from the Tennessee loss and you put together 3 really good games? Do you feel like you had moved past some of the things that you fell back into in these games in terms of lack of execution or whatever it might be?
No. I mean, it's just we just didn't execute. We got to execute better. We just got to execute better. Like, the plays were there to be made. We just didn't execute.